Newsreel. Real news, real quick. Former Vice President Mike Pence tore into former President Donald Trump during an interview he gave over the weekend and said that Trump, quote, endangered me, my family, and everyone there, unquote, by tweeting as supporters ransacked the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. Pence said he was angry at Trump for accusing him of cowardice for refusing the former president's demands to overturn the 2020 election. A federal judge, Donald Middlebrooks of Florida, on Thursday excoriated and sanctioned several members of Donald Trump's legal team, saying the former president's massive lawsuit against his former rival Hillary Clinton and dozens of other adversaries amounted to an intentional abuse of the legal system. Quote, "These were political grievances masquerading as legal claims," unquote, the judge said. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky walked through Kherson in southern Ukraine Monday morning after Russia retreated from the city. Zelensky announced that Ukraine retaking Kherson is, quote, "the beginning of the end of the war in Ukraine," unquote. Conservatives in the House Republican Conference want Tuesday's scheduled leadership elections postponed until control of the House is certain, as Western states continue to count ballots. Kevin McCarthy, who seeks the speakership nomination, wants the conference to proceed, but it's not clear whether McCarthy will have sufficient votes to win election as Speaker when the full U.S. House will convene on January the 3rd. Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto won a second term representing Nevada in a hard-fought contest against the state's former Attorney General Adam Laxalt. Cortez Masto had an overwhelming fundraising advantage in the race, raising more than $45 million through the end of September to Laxalt's $13 million. Without notice, Elon Musk fired thousands of Twitter contractors responsible for censoring on the site over the weekend. Approximately 4,000 out of 5,500 censor contractors lost their jobs. U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese leader Xi Jinping held brief summit talks at a luxury hotel in Bali prior to the G20 summit meeting on Monday morning. Both Xi and Biden said it is important for the two nations to manage their relationship, but they came to no resolutions or agreements on trade, health policy, or the war in Ukraine or anything else. And finally, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos gave $100 million to Dolly Parton's charity and announced he will give away the majority of his $124 billion fortune during his lifetime to charities that fight climate change. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.